Hi everyone, and welcome to Daniels. My name is Fiona Tung, and I'm an assistant professor teaching stream here at the school. I teach in both the undergraduate and graduate programs, and I coordinate the second year studio in the undergraduate program called How to Design Almost Nothing, and I look forward to meeting some of you then. So I love to read. I love all media in general. The last few books that I've read are these two here. This one, which is called Radical Pedagogies, which was edited by Beatriz Colomina, Ignacio Galan, Evangelos Katsiouris, and Anna Maria Meister. And this book here, which is called Architecture School, 3 Centuries of Educating Architects in North America, which was edited by Joe Nachman. I just finished writing a paper about recent histories in architectural pedagogy for the upcoming conference of the Society of Architectural Historians. So I've been reading a lot about different approaches and philosophies around teaching. Both of these books are really fun reads because the content's really exciting and inspiring. What I also love about them is that it makes it really clear that there's no one way to teach, just like there's no one way to learn, to draw, to design, or to read. I love to read magazines, and I love to read newspapers, and I borrow them through the Toronto Public Library to read on my iPad, sitting on the sofa by the window. When I read for work though, it's always sitting at my desk, because I need to focus, I need quiet, and I really like to highlight while I read, so I need a surface. With novels, I can never really help myself from just flipping to the very end and seeing what happens. But generally when I read books and articles 3 times. And this is a practice that I've been doing since I was a student. So the first time I read through the entire article or the entire book, and I highlight as I go. The second time I start to read only the highlighted portions, and then I start to underline passages within that highlighted text that I find really interesting. And then the third time I read just the underlined text. I then type up that underlined text and I start to categorize it under subheadings so that when I start to read between different chapters within a book or within different articles or different books, I can start to create connections between them and start to kind of pull some thoughts together and some analysis together. I also like to have kind of a record of my own thought process while reading, so it's nice to look back and see these different highlighted portions, but I will say that I never do this in books that look really beautiful, which is actually most architecture books. I love reading other people's syllabi, and I love pouring through their reading lists and then finding copies of the articles to read. And this gets out of hand really, really fast. And so I have a huge folder, and both physical folder and computer folder that is full of these exciting articles that I cannot wait to read, but haven't had a chance to yet. And so I'm hoping that I'll find time to do so this summer. And I hope that you also have a great summer of reading and writing too. And I look forward to meeting you around the school sometime soon. Take care, bye.